Boston, known for its history, extravagant nightlife, and cigarette smoke. But most importantly, Dunkin' Donuts. After the Boston Tea Party, drinking tea was considered unpatriotic, so coffee became the common drink. So, does that still remain true today? I'm here to ask, what makes a good cup of coffee? Who makes a good cup of coffee? And why is coffee so important? What do you think goes into crafting the perfect cup of coffee?
Well, Trevor, I think in the perfect cup of coffee, you just have to take your time and put a lot of effort, and you have to care about the cup of coffee. If you don't care, then it's just a disaster.
So what do you think goes into crafting the worst cup of coffee?
Oh, the worst. Several things. When your machines aren't clean, when you're rushing through it, and you might forget to put something in there, you might grind the beans wrong, you might get some of the grounds outside of the coffee filter, it could be a disaster. Yeah, so I think you just have to take your time with the coffee. So put your soul into it, if you would.
Hi, we're gonna check out Starbucks. Go Starbucks! Hi, can I get a regular hot coffee?
25.
Hey, Trevor. It's kind of bitter. It's kind of bitter. It's kind of hot too. Yeah.
Oh, look at that drip action.
What do you think of Starbucks?
Well, okay, here's the thing. The first time I had their iced coffee, I was on a really shitty date.
You're on a date?
Yeah.
After I've been drinking this for a little bit, it's getting better as it goes on, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe it's very bitter in the beginning and then it gets better. I'd rather have something that's consistently good all the way through, but I'm starting to develop an acquired taste for it.
As a barista, I think a large part of my job is just interacting with people and being smiley. Like I want to be something that can brighten someone's day, or at least not make it negative, and hopefully make it a positive experience for them for just those few minutes. Like the thought going through my head with every customer is like, I want to make them smile.
I feel my job is to make people's days a little bit brighter by providing them with caffeine and energy. They're zombies when they walk in, and they're almost people when they walk out. Almost, not quite.
My job as a barista is one, appease the customer, both socially and make sure I make what they want to the best of my abilities.
You did it! Congratulations! World's best cup of coffee. Great job, everybody. It's great to meet you.
Who do you think makes the best or the worst cups of coffee in Boston?
Worst cups, I'm definitely going to go with Dunkin' Donuts. Hate Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
Can I have a large iced French vanilla latte. No, the French vanilla iced coffee.
Iced coffee?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Why do you drink coffee?
At first, I started drinking coffee because I needed energy in high school, and then I started actually enjoying the taste of it, and now I really, really like the taste of coffee. Because I don't get a lot of sleep.
Alright, thank you. Have a fucking good day. Go outside, go outside.
What a fucking good coffee.
The inspiration for the Boston Coffee Guide was kind of necessity, just our love for coffee, and we had all been to a lot of these places, and we were like, it would be great if more people knew about it, because a lot of people that come here just go to Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts, and you're kind of missing out on a whole different side of Boston, and kind of it's bad for the local economy as well if you don't go to these independently owned coffee shops, and if you just stick with like Dunkin' Donuts, which you can get every day in your own town. So if you come to Boston, you should be able to experience other things.
I don't like coffee. It's a vasoconstrictor.
Hey, coffee is the #1 drink in the world. Everybody drinks it. Even little kids in Mexico drink coffee.
Well, I'm not a little kid in Mexico.
Who do you think makes the best cup of coffee in Boston? What place?
Well, my favorite that we went to for our blog assignment was Boston Common Coffee Company. I think that they have great quality beans, and they have lots of choices for milk that you can add in and stuff, like soy milk, almond milk, which is nice.
I'm gonna order Nutella latte, I think. I don't know, air is good. Yeah, can I get a medium of that? A hot Nutella latte? No, that's all.
My favorite drink to make is probably anything except a Frappuccino. It's caramel macchiatos, actually, because they're just super fun, and like especially the iced ones, they're really cool looking, because like you put the espresso on top and then like drizzling caramel is super fun. I get to be very precise with my drizzles and my swirls.
Favorite drink to make? It's just a standard latte. It's easy, sweet, and you can do most stuff with it.
Well, if I have time, I really like making our Nutella lattes.
Thank you. You have a good one.
I think my favorite part of working at this place specifically, I think the environment really works well for it. But I know maybe it couldn't happen anywhere. But I really like my coworkers and the experience I've had with them, and like messing around with them, and like laughing. And when we close the store, we always play music like really loudly and just like dance around. A lot of fun.
The exit's this way.
Yep. Yeah, it is. Whoa.
Holy fuck. That is a fucking good latte. You want some?
No thanks. My tongue feels a little weird right now.
How many cups of coffee on average do you have a day?
Let's see, on average, I aim to only have 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day, but then I end up having 4. I would say like 4, probably around 4.
Do you like Starbucks at all?
I do. Like I prefer Pete's.
Where are we now, Trevor?
We're at Pete's Coffee. Pete's Coffee and Tea. They wouldn't let us record. I'm just gonna order a drink. Gonna come out. So yeah, let's order some coffee. This is some good shit. Iced vanilla latte.
That's a good latte right there.
It is. I know, man. I know. You know, to Pete. He died 2 or 3 years ago. To Pete.
This guy comes up to me at the end of the line. He goes, "There's a disturbed man in your bathroom." I'm like, "Excuse me?" So I go get my manager, and I'm like, Emily, I'm pretty sure this guy has just like not been left our bathroom in 20 minutes. She's like, oh, I love those. They're my favorites. So she knocks on the door and he doesn't answer. So she opens up the door and his suitcase is open and he started like taking out his clothes and like putting them in random places in our bathroom. And he's changed shirts and is shaving in the bathroom mirror. And this guy is like attempted to move into our bathroom in this Starbucks in Copley Square, so we had to call the police on him.
At 36 Cafe, we're not allowed to give the bathroom code to anyone unless they buy something. So actually, like last week, a guy came in, asked for the bathroom code. We were like, "Can you buy something?" And he was like, "This is bullshit." And like we were all trying to stop, and he charged through. Like 4 different people went to the back where the employee's bathroom was, opened the door, and just pissed all over the ground.
Sad, sad day. I feel free. Freedom. Freedom in a cup of ice and coffee.
Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat me a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the
What makes the best cup of coffee?
Alcohol.
What goes into crack? Okay.